welcome to the garden. Today I thought we'd just do a little tour of the vegetable garden because there's a lot going on. I've cleaned the trails so it's nice and neat, looks great, and we're finally starting to get some peppers and tomatoes. Look at this down here. We've got the first jalapeno. Normally I pinch off the flowers until the plants are a little bit bigger, but this year I just couldn't wait. Right behind that we have some cherry tomatoes on the way. There's quite a few fruit on here. I have several plants in this pot and I think it's paying off. I actually just added more compost today. And look what else is growing in here. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Huge sunflower. This is at least 6 feet tall. We've got some of these Japanese beetles. You can actually see the damage they do. They eat our raspberries and all sorts of other vegetables, so I actually like to get rid of them when I can. And this sunflower is just a volunteer. Just popped up all on its own. All I did was give it a little compost. And look at this. 3 more right over here. Look at all of that free color. More flowers over here, and these ones are cucumber. I was a little bit late this year planting the cucumbers, but as you can see, we're starting to get some fruit. I actually kind of forgot about cucumbers and only planted this maybe a month and a half ago. I finally pulled out the peas to make more room for our peppers, and I've removed most of the lettuce. The remaining plants we're gonna let flower and go to seed. I just weeded around this one, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at those beautiful leaves. That color is extraordinary. It's like wine. Just the gorgeous, darkest red. So I'm really excited to let this one go to flower and hopefully grow a bunch next year. This is another new lettuce. It's a type of red lettuce, but it turns pretty green later. There's a little surprise right down here. Morning glory. We have some new echinacea this year too. This little plant was something I was just gonna throw out, and I thought I'd stick it in the corner of the vegetable garden. It's growing right in between 2 of the best containers. And these have little jalapenos. Look at the incredible symmetry on this pepper. It's forked and then it forked again, and each little time it forks, it's almost identical. They might be a little bit behind this year, but they're catching up nicely. You can see all that new growth on this one. It looks really nice. But right on time are these oregano flowers. Look at that tiny little bumblebee. Wow, it's just adorable. Maybe if I can get close to it for some scale. Here's my finger. So tiny. Wow. Look at you. Little beauty. I wonder if that's a baby or... I thought they were like fully grown when they hatched. That is so weird. Let's see if we can get a little closer. There we go, that's a little better. What an adorable little bumblebee. It's all fuzzy and cute. Man, it's just tiny. I mean, these oregano flowers are really small. Oh, there he goes. I let the cilantro flower, and it just produced loads of seeds this year. Looks like a few hundred. We should even be able to plant these later this year. So we're gonna have lots of cilantro. These are parsley seeds, so we'll be saving those as well. And just up the trail, we have some dill that's actually still flowering. So things are a little behind schedule this year, but we're catching up just fine. Look at those beauties. I love dill flowers. Look at the cool shadow on my thumb. That's cool. These form in umbrals, which are like little canopies. You can see they all shoot out and it's relatively flat. If you look at the seed pod here, they're all kind of growing on that same plane. The bee balm are just about done flowering. They were really spectacular for pretty much the whole month of July. And we're just now starting to get some marigolds. That's a lovely splash of autumn color. They last all the way up till winter. Looks like our mint is flowering today too. Oh, that was cool. This is really cool. Got another round of chive flowers. Those are an early spring flower, but they do bloom again later in the year. So that's it for this tour, but I hope you stay tuned for more. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.